Today we're going to take a deep dive into oneself of the most beloved RPGs of all time, Final Fantasy Tactics. Released in 1997, Final Fantasy Tactics was a groundbreaking game that blended strategy, customization, and deep storytelling. In this review, we'll be taking a look at what makes Final Fantasy Tactics such a classic and why it's still worth playing today. The story of Final Fantasy Tactics is one of political intrigue, betrayal, and friendship. The main character, Ramza, is a noble warrior who finds himself embroiled in a plot to overthrow the ruling dynasty of Ivalice. The game's themes of class struggle, corruption, and sacrifice are just as relevant today as they were in 1997. The supporting cast is also well developed, with characters like Delita and Agrias providing memorable performances. One of the things that sets Final Fantasy Tactics apart from other RPGs is its job system. Players can customize their party members' abilities and stats by assigning them different job classes, such as knights, mages, or archers. This allows for a high degree of customization and depth, as players can experiment with different job combinations and find their own playstyle. Difficulty and challenge. Final Fantasy Tactics is a challenging game, with a steep learning curve and tough battles. The game's difficulty curve can be frustrating at times, but it also provides a great sense of accomplishment when players overcome tough challenges. The game's strategic depth also ensures that players always have a new challenge to face. Despite being over 20 years old, Final Fantasy Tactics still looks and sounds great. The game's sprite-based graphics are colorful and well animated, while the soundtrack is one of the best in the Final Fantasy series. The game's presentation helps to create a rich and immersive world. Final Fantasy Tactics' turn-based combat system is one of the best in the genre. Battles take place on a grid-based map, with players using tactics and strategy to defeat enemies. The game's strategic depth ensures that players always have a new challenge to face, while the customization options provide a high degree of replayability. The game's world map is presented in a classic overworld style, with players traveling to different locations to progress the story and complete side quests. The game's exploration is rewarded with hidden items and new characters, and the side quests add additional depth to the world and its characters. In conclusion, Final Fantasy Tactics is a classic RPG that still holds up today. Its rich storytelling, deep customization, and challenging gameplay make it a must-play for fans of the genre. Despite being over 20 years old, the game's presentation and production values hold up well, and the game's strategic depth ensures that players always have a new challenge to face.
Take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
If you're looking for a game that offers a blend of tactics, strategy, and storytelling, then Final Fantasy Tactics is definitely worth checking out. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.